by Business Growth Mindset. I am here with Kristian Livolsi. We're so excited that you are on your way home now, Kristian. Well, you will be very shortly. We're coming to you a little bit early today because you're about to get to the airport.
I am indeed. I'm coming home after 8 or so days working in our Manila offices. So I'm now about to check out, get ready, and head home. At least to get the journey home.
We will be so excited to see you back here in Australia, and I'm sure your wife Lucy and your two beautiful children, Leo and Lavender, they can't wait to see you. So I bet you can't wait either to get home.
That's right. I just got off the phone with them just now. We had a Zoom, and they are so excited. They just finished school. And I'm not sure who was more excited, me or them. But, it's always hard when you have to go away for more than a week. 2 or 3 days is manageable, but a week can be quite an ordeal.
Yes.
Family, so.
Yes, absolutely. I know all about that in the lifestyle we live. Well, thank you very much for your time. I know you have such a busy schedule, and thank you for your dedication to our audience. So why are we here? What are we doing each week? We run a poll on LinkedIn and we ask our audience and our connections what they need some assistance with and their thoughts and opinions. And this week we're talking all about failing forward in business and what that actually means. So I've got 3 questions to ask you. We have 2 minutes on the clock to answer each question, and I like to try and catch you out, but it very rarely happens. So let's get into this with our first question. I want to ask you to start off. What does it actually mean to fail forward? Where did that concept come from?
Oh, wow. John C. Maxwell actually titled one of his books Failing Forward, but the actual phrase and concept didn't gain its traction from this one title. Ryan Babinot's, actually, his book Fail Fast, Fail Often also contributed to the concept. However, it would be argued that the actual concept has come about from many years of raising the conversation to the surface about failing and how failure is not a bad thing. So becoming comfortable with failure has become a bit of a movement. I know that when I was the entrepreneur in residence at Sandstone University, we really drove that hard. And it was about 5 or 6 years, and it wasn't really gaining a lot of traction. We were still putting down failure. However, Silicon Valley has been fostering the learn, test, learn agenda for some time. The Israelis have been rewarding learning from failure and have funded losses to ensure innovation. I mean, they went from startup nation in the world to now scale nation, creating unicorns of $1 billion plus. I've been fostering failing forward in my life since an early age through sport, life and business, and I think it's much more than a concept, but rather a mindset. So if I had to really define it, failing forward really refers to some kind of acceptance that failure is a stepping stone to future success. So to fail forward, therefore, means that you've chosen to respect each failure for the lessons that it actually teaches you, and then apply those lessons to your future efforts, even if those efforts may also fail. So that's really what I think.
You still had 15 seconds on the clock. You're just, I'm cutting the time down. 2 minutes is way too long. Yeah, and I think it's really interesting. So the poll that we actually put up on LinkedIn, we asked, when one attempt fails, do you learn from it and change your approach next time? So 2% of people said that they would never try again. 13% said that they would ask for help. 81% said that they would change it for sure. And 4% said that they don't fail. So very interesting what people responded to that poll about.
Look, it's more interesting, even those people that, I think you said 80% or something. I think that people truly don't, I wouldn't carry too much weight on that data, because I think it's easy to say that they accept failure, but how they react to failure is something that I know is very questionable. A lot of people I say that they can deal with failure, but in fact they can't. They haven't built the grit or the resilience to do it. And you'll find that there are more people who give up way more easily. Either I'm linked and associated to all high performers who are failure experts, but I certainly don't see all those people on LinkedIn screaming from the top of the trees that they are failure experts. So I think it's really interesting how people also perceive how they perceive failure.
Yeah,
and I think we've got a long way to go. And I think schools are doing a great job of starting to talk about failure and a growth mindset, but then they're kind of going to kill it by giving everyone participation awards, which is kind of like, it's okay, you participated. Well, life isn't about participation.
Everyone's a winner. Here's your trophy. Here's your trophy. Well, let me lead that into our second question then. Why do you believe it's really necessary to fail? Why?
Oh, look, that one's easy. Failure is part of success. Both leave clues. And through failure, you'll get to know yourself better, and you'll learn from your mistakes. Failure makes us rethink, reconsider. It helps us find new ways and strategies to achieve our goals. I like to think that the reason why I'm one of the most in-demand strategists, definitely in Australia, and now arguably the demand around the world is increasing, is because of all the failure experiences I've had across, no longer 79 matches, there's an 80 that's been registered. So, we are, and I failed a lot. Not in the first 10, but I failed a lot in the middle because I got arrogant, I didn't learn. I waited a long time to fail catastrophically. When I understood that failure was part of the learning equation and the success equation, now I started scaling rapidly. But like Ryan's book, fail fast, fail often. Don't make a catastrophic failure, make a small step. So, failure is not a step backwards. It's actually a stepping stone to success forward. We learn to move out of our comfort zone, and we don't, and therefore we allow ourselves to overcome this fear of failure that grips us. And the most progressive companies deliberately seek employees now with track records reflecting both failure and success. I read an AFR article this morning where the CEOs that are in demand now in Australia and beyond are people that have, that can cut costs and understand financial processes, because the world is moving into a slower state. I don't think we're going to see a recession, so to speak. I think there's a lot of money flowing around, but there is going to be a contraction in the market. So, look, failure often also allows us to examine what worked and what didn't, even more so than success. So it can actually foster critical and analytical thinking skills, which therefore allows us to be innovative, but also redirect us in ways that we couldn't. And then finally, before time runs out, failure teaches us to try. And it's okay to try. Again, more intelligently. Adversity from failure causes us agitation, and then that spawns innovation. Simple.
Yeah. So secondary to that, obviously the whole point of reflection and stopping and pausing, right, to see where you're failing and see where you move. That's a critical part of that failure success journey.
Absolutely.
Yeah, perfect. Awesome. All right, I got one more question for you, and I really like this question. This one's just for me, actually. So how can you position yourself in a mindset that is resilient to failing? Now, I ask that coming from a background of having a little bit of a perfectionist streak and feeling really uncomfortable with the idea of failing. Because, when you grow up, you always want to do everything right. You want to get it perfect the first time. How do you really build on your mindset to help you cope with failure?
That's a hard question for me to answer, actually, because I'm so conditioned that failure is actually not failure. And recently, if people are listening to this and they haven't watched the podcast that I did with Dr. John Martini, the legendary Dr. John Martini, we discussed failure. And she said to me, Kristian, failure isn't failure. It's just a feedback. And it's really interesting because I talk a lot about failure, but yet at the same time, what you said resonated completely with me. So, in terms of how do you position yourself for a mindset that is resilient to failure, as your question, one, obviously be incredibly self-aware, and be prepared to accept the feedback loops that you're getting, whether they're positive or negative, and know that every feedback loop isn't personal. It's there to help you move from 2 or 3 steps forward. I mean, I had a conversation this morning with one of my team members who said, you seem to be getting a lot of resistance from the team, and do you think that you could be doing things differently? And I was just like, what? And I sat there and I was like, how am I getting hello? Is that
Blake just got home from school. Yes.
Yeah. I haven't seen Blake for a while. And so, look, it's one of those things. Is he there? Hello, Blake. Hey, buddy. How are you?
Say hi,
Not seen you in ages.
No.
How's school? How's school?
You got paint all over your Batman shirt. Lovely.
Oh, no. Mummy's going to be enjoying cleaning that up.
I'll talk to you later.
Oh, you're a very handsome boy.
Yeah, so perhaps, I know it's been a long time now, he's at daycare a bit more, but perhaps it's really more so about the language we use, right? Instead of actually thinking about the mindset, it's that notion that failure is perceived as a negative thing in our vocabulary.
Look, Simone, it's probably both. It's not only language, but language stems from our attitude and our upbringing. There's so many people that have been told their whole life. I mean, I got told I was going to be a failure my whole life. I wish that I actually cared enough to go back and have a conversation with those people who accuse me of becoming a failure. I've pretty much succeeded at almost anything I've done.
Yeah.
And I failed to get there. And I think that's the message. If you're going to if you're going to be really, if you want to be really simple about it, I can't even remember the amount of times that I got told, you will never play professionally, you will never represent your state, you will never. I did that in multiple sports. I did it in many countries, and you're never smart enough to go to university. And I believed that shit until I went back to uni. I went to uni in 2016 and graduated with golden keys in my MBA, and before I even graduated, I was already an adjunct professor in Sandstone University, which essentially means that I'm the best of the best in what I do.
Yeah.
And not that I take any of that, from an egotistical perspective. I was very honoured and privileged to have those titles and those roles, and I was able to live my purpose and support 66 startups, helped raise $189 million in 11 months. I mean, what material benefit did I get from it? Absolutely none, other than the satisfaction that I got to live my purpose.
Yeah.
But I'm in contact with 90% of those people, and every time I speak to them, they're like, Kristian, you really helped us. You changed our lives. And that's the satisfaction I get. And that's from all the failure experiences that I had. I was able to give them advice along the way to say, hey, look, I did this. My clients do that. Perhaps we shouldn't do that. Let's look at it this way. And that's what failure brings. And that's the mindset, and it's really easy for me, Simone, now, in all these years later, to be able to say that. And I think it's a true blessing that I'm alive, and that I can actually share that with people. And I get overwhelmed even now that I'm talking to you with this terrible lad in the internet. By the way, the Philippines has shit houses.
We can't wait to have you back. It's been tough, tough having the internet dramas.
I can tell you, I've had about 40 client calls, and everyone said the same thing. When you're going back to Australia, we've been doing a lot by phone, so it's been quite good. But look, the mindset, it's in this message, and look, failure is a very powerful tool to build grit and resilience. Angela Duckworth's book on grit, talks about it. It really is the moment that we embrace it as a tool, right? And we respect it too. Don't ever forget, you have to respect failure. Don't just go out and fail for the sake of failure. You've got to go out and fail because you're trying, and then you've got to better yourself every step of the way. So in terms of positioning yourself with that mindset, it's to respect yourself, be self-aware, always focus on a growth mindset. You're always going to have fixed mindsets, but be aware of them, and have the support people in place. We are blessed. Our clients are blessed that we've got every product suite you can think of now after all these years, and they're fully supported. And when they make mistakes, they fess up to them, they own them, they totally own them, and then they crush them. And that's what it's all about.
Yeah. That's awesome. Thank you. That was a really great response. Now, I know you've got to run. You're about to go onto the airport. So quickly before you go, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to put this one up here to talk about. So you're coming back to Australia, and in next week, next Thursday and Friday, we're going to be in Melbourne. We're putting on a free event to help people with their marketing strategies.
Yes, I come back for 4 days, and then I go to our Melbourne office and present 2 3-hour masterclasses alongside Bonnie and Adrian on how to generate more sales using social media, something that we get asked a lot about. And thought, why don't we go out and do a roadshow? And then I come home for a whole week and run one in Adelaide. And I've been getting asked why we're running one in Adelaide. And, a lot of our work is in the Eastern Seaboard and also internationally. So that probably...
And let's be honest, we can only stretch your calendar so far as well. You have an extremely tight schedule.
And then in between that, I'm actually in Queensland for 4 days. And then I come back to Adelaide for 5 days. And then we're in Sydney working with you in our Sydney office, and we've got 2 events there. And then, when I actually come home, I think Lucy was saying to me, honey, I think you're home for 8 days. And I'm like, no, I think I'm in Melbourne. And she's like, oh yeah, you have the momentum weekend with your Evolved Mastermind clients. I'm like, yep. So 4 days in Melbourne, and then I'm home for Easter, and then we take the family for 10 days holiday in Bali. Not that I am counting having 10 cold days off with my family. So look, yes, this event is not to be missed. If you're in business and you think that you can find 10% more in your sales infrastructure, then come. Unlike any other event, we are actually going to be showing for the very first time a 3-step proven strategy. And I'm going to be speaking as I do a lot on focus. So, really drawing down where your ideal dream clients congregate. Bonnie will be walking us through the power of social media, all the statistics, and then we'll actually be showing people how to set up a high converting ad live on Facebook. And then Adrian is going to totally blow the roof off the house in Collingwood at Creative Cubes. Really awesome room at Mike Drops. And he is going to show everybody how to build a lead generation strategy that costs absolutely nothing. So, these events used to sell for like $97, and they probably should sell for $1,000 because almost everybody that's attended goes out and makes more than $1,000. But bottom line, it's also a really good opportunity to be around 3 people that have a growth mindset. You're going to be there in Melbourne with us. And I think that most importantly, it is really an opportunity to feed your mind. And that's what I always say to people. If you're in business, you're alone, come and feed your mind. I mean, these free events are absolutely free. You don't have to pay a cent to turn up. I mean, you can buy a VIP ticket, sit at the front, pop some of my spit spray from my mouth when I'm getting over.
Grab a copy of your book as well. Your book, you're going to sign a couple of books as well. Yeah,
I think they actually sold. I think they're actually averaging like 20% of seats are upgrading to the VIP. I mean, you'd be mad not to, only because you get a copy of my Amazon best-selling book, number 94 in the world, in actual print, not some like ebook. And also there's some really valuable stories in there. I think the other thing is there's 3 awesome resources that we give away that are probably worth a couple of grand for VIP members. They get their handbook actually printed out for them. It's a 15-page workbook that we're giving you to a free event. And then on top of that, they also get the recording. So if you've missed anything, then you get the recording. And I think, by the way, we confirmed this morning that the Melbourne event, the night one, we are going to live stream it to anyone in Brisbane, anyone in Tasmania, anyone in Hobart, anyone in Perth, anyone in ACT, anyone in the world. So we're not, which is huge, and all you have to do is register. Now, obviously, I'm not sure how the logistics of a VIP offer is going to go, on that one. But again, we didn't want anyone to miss out because we had clients saying, "Hey, look, Chris, I've got these people in my team that want to come and watch it." I'm like, "Shit!" And because the Collingwood Mic Drop Studio is actually our head office in Melbourne. We've got live streaming kit in the function room, so it should be pretty epic.
I think that goes to demonstrate that we are all about our values. We want to give as much possible with a no BS approach, straight up and out there. So if you are in Melbourne, please join us next week. You've got to run. You've got a plane to catch. So we are so thankful for your time, Kristian. Have a wonderful flight back home. We look forward to seeing you back in Australia. Thank you to all of our audience, and we will catch you guys next Wednesday at 5 p.m. for Business Life Hot Seat. Have a good night.